What is up, guys? We got to do a rant and rave, apparently, over this. Everybody wanting Belichick in the Hall of Fame, and people are upset that he didn't get in the first ballot. And they're like, oh, it couldn't have happened that way. And now they want to take people, everybody that freaking picks who goes in the Hall of Fame round, now they want to take them out. You didn't do it for Tio, but now you want to do it for Belichick. And it was crazy to me how everything is going down. They are just crying about Belichick. The dude cheated. And I can't get it. I don't get it. Like, how are you just why would you let somebody in if they cheat? You don't let freaking somebody in there that gambled. And you don't let Hall of Famers in there that did steroids. Like, oh, the players cheat. They're not allowed in the Hall of Fame. Belichick cheats, and everybody wants to reward him for cheating. It drives me bonkers how people, like, when you were raised not to lie, steal, and cheat. Belichick lied, steal, and cheat. Like, what are we doing? Like, you're going to tell your kids now it's okay to cheat? As long as you get in there, it's okay to do steroids. Whatever you want. And it's so crazy that people are doing it. That are allowing this guy to go in there and say, it's okay, Belichick, to lie, steal, and cheat, and you get rewarded for it. He cheated. He was caught cheating. And he cheated more than once. He just took people's headsets. He took people's playbooks. He took friggin' video of a Super Bowl. And people are like, well, one game. How do you know it's just one game? You don't know how much he cheated. He cheated. But now people are like, well, everybody cheated. He's the one that was caught. He got caught cheating. You know, he got caught cheating. That's the issue. He got caught. You get caught, you got to get reprimanded. What's up, little G? Bruce is in the building. What's up, Bruce? I don't think he should deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, Bruce. You know, but it's okay to cheat. Mike's in the building. What's up, Mike? So I had to go on this rant because people are just like blinded. Stephen A. Smith. I don't care if any of these guys wanted to come on here and talk to me about it. I would just friggin' prove them wrong. Where they're like, well, what are you going to do? Well, what are you going to do? You don't deserve to be in there. If friggin' you got Hall of Famers that should be in the Hall of Fame and they're not in because they took steroids, and it's okay to cheat. Why did you always tell your kids not to lie, steal, and cheat then? It doesn't make a bit of sense how people act. It's because people got their feelings hurt that this man cheated. And they're trying to turn a blind eye. That's what they're doing. They're turning a blind eye for a man that cheated winning Super Bowls. Could he have won them? No. Because you wouldn't know the outcome. But he have never had the friggin' 1 year where they went undefeated? Oh, because he cheated. How he should be in the Hall of Fame? He won't probably never get in the Hall of Fame, Bruce. To be honest with you, he'll probably never be in the Hall of Fame. But You never know. But like I had to go. I had to do this rant because people are turning a blind eye to it. And it's like Stephen A. Smith. I watch these players that talk about it. You don't think Tom Brady knew that they were cheating? Hey, Tom Brady, they're going to do this play. Then Tom Brady, did he cheat? Yes. He got caught with the Deflategate. Broke his phone. Remember, everybody? Yeah. Did he be in all of it? No. Because he got caught cheating. I mean, shit. Then let Barry Bonds in there. Let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. And don't cry to people. And don't Reagan say, hey, this guy is going to miss 25 games because he took PEDs. Don't do the steroid goddamn thing anymore. Let it all go because it doesn't matter. Yeah, look at the Raiders one. Remember the Raiders one? Where fucking uh uh what you call it? Fumbled the ball and they said it wasn't a fumble, but it was a fumble. Yeah. You're right, Mike. Bruce, could he have been fired? Listen, they should have been stripped of the Super Bowls. I'm gonna say it now. They should have been stripped of them. But then again, and if you want to give them the Super Bowl, put an asterisk next to it that this year they cheated, and then show what games they cheated on. If it was the filming of the Super Bowl with the Rams, wasn't it the Rams? They cheated on with the filming their practice. Like that's normal. That's okay because it's Belichick. I don't get it. They're cheating to win. Yes, yes, they're cheating to win. Listen, you were raised not to lie, steal, and cheat. And Belichick's lying and stealing and cheating to get a Super Bowl. Did she ever be in a Super Bowl? No, he cheated. Some should go through. But they're not going to do it. He'll eventually get in. But he should be marked as a cheater. Tom Brady should be marked as a cheater. And people are going to say, well, that didn't really matter. Why do they got a rule? They got rules for a reason. Not do you break the rule and it's, oh, here, slap on the wrist, and there's no consequences. There's a consequence for every reaction you do. If you go break the law right now, you get arrested. What are you going to do? Say, you know what? I'm allowed. There's no reduction. You can't do nothing. I'm allowed to lie, steal, and cheat. Like, come on. You get paid millions of dollars to not lie, steal, and cheat. You're supposed to be the best. Don't cheat. You're going to tell Belichick he's the best coach because he cheated the best? Is that what we're doing? He cheated the best. You're the greatest coach for cheating. That's the crazy part to me. Crazy how he wants to sit there and cheat. And people like Stephen A. Smith and all these reporting people saying he should be there. Even if the players, if one of his players wanted to come on right now, I'd be like freaking laying in them. You cheated, fuckers. And you gotta get reprimanded from him. I mean, like, Jesus. If you break the speed limit and a cop pulls you over, do you go, well, you know, it's a little bit. Let me just bend the rules a little bit. No, you get a ticket, fucker. You got to get your issues going on. Lou's in the building. What's up, Lou? Going on a big rant. I am pissed about this. I am so pissed how people just act on this. And it's okay. It is just the people, it's okay to lie, steal, and cheat. And you get rewarded. Oh, don't just reward Belichick because he's the greatest coach for cheating. Like, what are we doing? Like, where did the fucking rules go where it's okay for Belichick to cheat? But if Barry Bonds can't go in the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose ain't allowed in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose didn't break the rules. He didn't freaking cheat. He didn't fucking break the rule. He didn't cheat. He didn't break a rule when he was an athlete. He was a coach. And he said, I'm going to bet my team kicks your ass. He didn't bet against his team. If you would have said, oh, he bet against his team, that's fine. Okay. You can say the fix is in. All right? You can say the fix is in with Pete Rose if he bet against his team, but he never did. He bet for his team, saying, I'm going to kick your ass. Not my team's going to kick your ass. Not, the fix is in. If you want to say Pete Rose, shaved points and all that because he said the fix is in, you might have a point, but you don't. Funny how Belichick has his defensive coordinator. Yeah, had he all go to New England to win. Yeah, because that's what he did, Mike. He set it up to cheat. Yep, he was losing as a coach with the Cleveland Browns. He was a defensive coach with the Giants, and he was fucking losing then. And he was fired because, and what did Belichick do? He cheated so he can win games, so he wouldn't get fired again. I mean, he was with Cleveland. Mike's right. He was with Cleveland Browns. He fucking got fired because he couldn't win no games. Why, Belichick? How come all of a sudden you go to New England, you start cheating, and there you go. But it's crazy how people look. Oh, Belichick was a great coach before he cheated. He lost in Cleveland. What are you talking about? Like Mike said, he was a good defensive coordinator. He wasn't a great coach. He's not a good offensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach. He cheated to be this good. So you're telling me you can cheat and you get praised. And that's the crazy part. Like, it's okay for Belichick to get away with it. Like, Stephen A. Smith wants to be okay that he gets in. I say no. And now people want, now everybody knows it's reporters that let people in the Hall of Fame. They let the reporters vote who's in the Hall of Fame. I say you let in the do the Hall of Fame? The Hall of Famers. Because if it's the Hall of Famers, wouldn't vote for Belichick to be in the goddamn Hall of Fame because he cheated. I mean, that's the crazy part. Hey, if you want to sit there and say the reporters hated Belichick because they didn't talk to him, why did T.O. not get in the Hall of Fame first ballot? Because of the fucking reporters. But T.O. didn't cheat. T.O. didn't do steroids. T.O. did everything by the book. The only thing T.O. didn't do, talk to reporters. Belichick didn't talk to reporters, but he lie, steal, and cheat. Yeah, lie, steal, and cheat all day long. Chad, what is up? Chad's in the building. He don't need to be in the Hall of Fame for cheating, Chad. Come on. Please. Yeah, Stephen A. And that's what pissed me off, Mike. Stephen A. Smith. That dude is that dude. When he said he pissed me off about freaking Belichick, calling him a great coach. When he was in with Cleveland, Mike, what did Stephen A. Smith said? Oh, he's a terrible coach. He's a terrible coach. Now all of a sudden, you fucking cheat and steal fucking Super Bowls, and here you are. That's the crazy part thing. Like, you got all these people that are saying, oh, the people that don't want Belichick in, that's stupid. He cheated. What did you learn in life? Not to cheat, not to steal. Belichick's over there stealing, cheating. What did he steal? People are like, what did he steal? He stole playbooks. He stole friggin' headsets. That's what he's stealing. He's stealing from the NFL the Super Bowl. That's what he stole. And that's what you can't do. And people need to be realized that there's rules. Every year they add more rules. And you don't get to break the rule and not get disciplined. Belichick should have been disciplined. They should have stripped him of the Super Bowl. But fans would have cried then. Well, then you should give the other team the Super Bowl. No, it doesn't work that way. I'm fine with him, Lou. Keep him out because he cheated. And they're saying other players, other coaches cheated. They all did it. Let me ask you a question. If they all did it, why is Belichick the only one caught? I don't know. And they'll probably put him in there next year because everybody's crying about it, Lou. But he don't deserve to be in there. Yeah, he talks out of both sides of his mouth. Yeah, I agree with that one, Lou. Yeah, that's the only thing that's good about him. He hates the Cowboys. Oh yeah, I remember that one. But yeah, like, see, this is the problem, though, man. It's just the biggest problem of it all. Like, and I don't care. I wish one of these fucking analysts, real analysts, Stephen A. Smith, I wish somebody would come on here right now and try to act like they had some kind of couth. They know what they're talking about. Common sense. Like, come on. Them saying Belichick should be in, you know, where's your common sense at? Where is it? Where's the common sense that Belichick don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame at all? Where is your common sense? Y'all say he deserves to be in there. Where's your common sense that it's okay to cheat? I don't get it. I just can't get it. Maybe I'm old school. Mike, maybe you're old school. Maybe it's okay to cheat now and lie, cheat, and steal. Whatever it takes to get the job done. Is that what it is? That's what I think, Lou. Let them all, let all these people say how he deserved to fucking be in the Hall of Fame. Where is it? Where does he deserve it? You cheated to get there because you sucked in Cleveland. You weren't that good. You're an all right one with the Giants. You're an all right defensive coordinator with the Giants, but you wasn't the head coach. And then you go to Cleveland, you lose. They fire your ass. You go to fucking New England saying, I ain't dealing with that no more. People say I suck. So we're going to cheat. And that's the funny part. They're going to cheat and say it's okay. It's okay to cheat. But they'll knock Barry Bonds, Clemens, all these other guys that is not allowed in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose that did no wrong, but he gambled on his team. He didn't cheat in the sport. He didn't cheat playing baseball. He didn't do steroids or nothing. You know why? Because you didn't like the gambling part. But he didn't gamble against his team. He didn't shave points. All right? And you still don't let him in. Now you probably let him in because he's dead. But guess what? You know, like he said, when I'm dead and gone, don't put me in. Fuck it. You should let me in because I didn't do no wrong. Eagles had the best hiring. Who did they hire? They're about to lose their defensive coordinator. Steph? They're about to lose the defensive coordinator. They're going to retire. We're going to lose our defensive coordinator. When you lose your defensive coordinator, the fucking thing's going to go downhill. Because nobody wants to fucking coach near Nick Sirianni. Yeah. Ike Reese said it. Hugh Douglas said it. Who else said it? There's a lot of defensive players that said it. Every play that we called, it looked like the Patriots knew it was coming. Yeah. In 04. Yup. And I'm telling you, Mike, it is like, where's the common sense at? You know? Sandman? You think the Sandman's great? How is he great? He never caught a play in his life. He's a quarterback coach. Nobody knows what he's going to be of. I mean, he ain't going to be the next Andy Reid. I heard that he's still debating until after the Super Bowl. I'm hearing after the Super Bowl, that's when he's going to make his decision. I'm hearing after the Super Bowl. So, I don't know. If he stays 1 year more, that's great. And if please do it before the fucking year starts. If he's going to retire, don't retire like before training camp. But I heard he was going to make his decision after the Super Bowl. But yeah, I was just pissed. I had to go on this rant. I just had to. They taped the Patriots taped the walkthrough. I believe the Patriots and Rams Super Bowl, Lou. But they did. So what the walkthrough is the team goes over what plays they're gonna run. That's what the walkthrough is. It ain't like they just walk through the goddamn stadium and looking at the stadium. They're actually practicing the plays that they're going to run in the Super Bowl. And the Patriots were taped it. And then Roger Goodell all of a sudden loses the tape. This is the biggest scandal of them all. Because they don't know how to handle how big of a problem that was. He lost the tape. How the fuck do you lose a tape? This is the biggest rule. This is something you friggin' to be fucking. The Super Bowl should have been just canceled. How it was. But no. Yeah, people were started faking the walkthroughs. Yeah, like I said, Mike, I heard he was what you call it? He said after the what you call it? He wanted to retire. He was talking retirement all last year during the season. Ted, so if you got to pull muscle in your back, all seriousness, all right, get a heating pad. You know, get a heating pad and put it on on where that muscle is. It'll help the muscle. All seriousness. I got a heating pad on my back right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a heating pad right on my back right now. But my back is broken. And they could have taped ours. I don't know if they did or not, but they could have. I mean, like me shoveling that ice snow shit. My back was in some serious pain. It was. It was. But yeah, I had to come on here. I am sick and tired of hearing about the Belichick rumors. I wish, and I just wish, like somebody had enough balls to come on here and tell me I was wrong. Like it's crazy how it is. Because it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense to me. Fucking right now, PG for the 76ers has been suspended because he took medicine and he took medicine and he said he did and he shouldn't have. And it was like a PED that helps him with his head or whatever to keep his head straight. Lane Johnson had the same medicine. So let's keep it a buck. Lane Johnson got suspended and he got fined too. For the same medicine PG has, Lane Johnson has it. So let's keep this a buck. You know? But there's a process you have to go through. In the sport, I know people don't understand this, but when you get a contract and you're signing your contract, you're not signing your pretty little name. There's rules that in the contract that you have to obey by. And when it says any prescription drugs, you have to notify us and let us know what you're taking because you might not be allowed to take it. So what happens is you go to your doctor says, here's the medicine. You got to go to the NFL, say, hey, here it is, or the NBA, or whatever, and they say, well, you can't take this because it has this in it. We had to find something else that don't have that drug in it. That's it. That's it. And you have to obey by the rules. Why do they have rules? Why is PG and suspended right now? If it's okay to break the rules, why is it okay for him to be suspended? It's for his head. Keep his head straight. Why did Lane Johnson get suspended? It's so he can keep his head straight. Because he's having mental breakdowns. But why is it okay? Why ain't it okay? Chad, I hope we don't get no more snow either, buddy. But the cold weather can stay. Because that means I get to stay home more. I didn't even know that was on. Yeah, but that's the thing. There's rules, Lou, that you have to obey by. And if players are not, if the players have to obey them, how come the coaches don't have to obey by them? Carmen's in the building. What's up, Carmen? I mean, it don't make, like, people really got to make a little bit more sense to me. But it's crazy how, it's just crazy how people want to put people in the Hall of Fame and they don't. T.O. was a first ballot Hall of Famer. Should have went in there. Didn't do drugs. White got into the Super Bowl when they said there's no way in hell impossible that he wasn't going to make it. Didn't do steroids either to get there, but he got in. He played, and he fucking was great at it. But he didn't make the goddamn Hall of Fame. Now you can blame that on the reporters because they didn't like T.O. But Belichick shouldn't be in. Unless it's okay, you go tell your little kids when they grow up and they're playing sports to lie, steal, and cheat. It's all gonna be okay because you're gonna be rewarded one day when you do it. That's the crazy part. Like, that's out of control that you can sit there and say it's okay to lie, cheat, and steal. And if you're gonna reward Belichick for lying, cheating, and stealing, and give him the Hall of Fame, this is where he has to be reprimanded. Because stripping the Super Bowls from him is going to be hard. And that's what they did. They are reprimanding him right now. The owner, the Patriots, he's got to know something. He's got to know that they're cheating, lying, and cheating and stealing. He owns the fucking goddamn business. Robert Kraft has to know. Don't tell me Tom Brady did not know. Because Tom Brady don't break his fucking phone every goddamn day. Like, everybody's like, oh, that was an accident. He broke his phone. He did the Monster Mash on the shit. Like, that's the thing. Is it okay to steal? Lie, steal, and cheat? Whatever it takes to win a Super Bowl? In baseball, what was the team? Forget the team that just got caught cheating for the World Series. I forget the team's name. But anyway, they got caught cheating. You think that coach should be in the Hall of Fame? And everybody knows, because I forget the name of it, but yeah. Like, everybody knows they got caught cheating. And they want them to be seriously reprimanded. Now, how come everybody wants them reprimanded, not Belichick? That's the crazy. Like, people, when they come out with this stuff, are not really understanding what's going on, I guess, or they just random with their shit. Ooh. Oh, the Houston Astros. They got caught cheating. Now, are you going to put them in the Hall of Fame? You're going to give the fucking coach to bring the Hall of Fame in there? He was cheated. They want his head on a stick over this shit. But here in the everybody's like, oh, it's okay if you cheat. Houston Astros done it, and it's okay. It's not okay there. People don't want the Houston Astros to have the World Series because they cheated and they got caught cheating. But now it's Belichick got caught cheating. This motherfucker today, everybody wants to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And they're like, everybody does it. Everybody don't get caught. Somebody should have told Belichick, don't get caught, fucker. Somebody needs to tell Belichick, don't get caught. They forgot that little friggin' rule with him. I just wish I had somebody on the media that would come on here. I swear to God, I'd lay right into Stephen A. Smith. I would lay right in him. There's no way in fucking hell. And if there's anyone want to do it, it's unreal how this is. Just gonna sit there and say it's okay. I watch all these ESPN guys and all, and they're like, oh, hey, he should be in there because what he did before. Barry Bonds should be in there then. He's not. I mean, like, that's the problem with things. And if you get caught cheating, you got to get reprimanded. I just had to go on this rant, though. How's everybody doing? Thank you for letting me go on my rant. Blood was boiling all fucking day. Non-first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah, he wasn't that good. Because he didn't, you know why, Jones? Because he didn't cheat in college. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. A lot of people cheat. Look at the college team that won the championship. Mike's college team that he likes fucking got caught cheating. Should they be fucking? Shouldn't they be reprimanded? Yes. But there's a lot of people that get caught cheating. There's college basketball going on right now where referees are shaving points. They're getting reprimanded. There's players in college that are shaving points. They're getting reprimanded. Like, it's crazy that, people are doing it. Yeah, they're back in the Super Bowl. So, without Belichick, without Tom Brady, you're back in the Super Bowl. UNC is. Yep. Well, it ain't like there's one place and Belichick's the only one. There's referees that are shaving points in college. They are getting reprimanded. But the only person that can't get reprimanded is Belichick. There's referees that are losing their fucking jobs because they're breaking rules. There's can't just sit here and go, oh, it's all right. I can't take it. I really can't. Oh, man. Oh, Michigan's the one that cheated. Michigan's the one that cheated. The football team, Michigan, just got done caught getting cheated. And it's like, it's everywhere. And people are like, it's okay. Well, if Michigan's okay, then it's all right. Belichick cheated, Michigan cheated, everybody cheats, and it's okay. It's a disgrace. It really is that you're saying it's okay to cheat. Well, if it's okay to cheat, then put everybody in the Hall of fucking Fame. The Hall of Fame is built for the best of the best. For the elite. Belichick ain't the elite. If you cheat, he's not the elite. If you cheat. The Hall of Fame is for the best of the best. The elite. The top notch. The greatest of all times. Those guys. Not for just some random Joe Smo off the street. Belichick cheated to get where he's at. Cheated. Lie, cheat, and steal. Or he wouldn't have been there. Michigan, would they won? They're bringing. Would they won? No, not without cheating. Probably not. But you never know because they cheated. Players going, hey, it's okay. It's all right that they cheated because it happened. And they all keep on making new rules. They make new rules to make the game better. That don't mean, well, they made these new rules. Let's cheat. Because they made a rule, you had to obey by the rule. It's like you had to obey the fucking law, jerk off. Quit breaking the law. It's a rule. In the NFL, it's a rule. In basketball, it's a rule. In hockey, there's rules. And you can't act like, oh, well, the rules could be bad. What are we talking about? There's rules for a reason. And that's where it's a disgrace. He's a disgrace to the NFL. And he should be held accountable. Disgrace. I would tell that to Stephen A. Smith or anybody else. Because it's so fucking unreal. It's unreal how people act. Like it's okay for this guy to do it, but it's not okay for this guy to do it. Hey, and don't get me wrong. If Belichick was my coach and I won 7 straight Super Bowls, I'd be like, I steal and cheat. I got my Super Bowl. It took me lie, steal, and cheating to get it. But I got it. And I'll be okay with it. Lie, steal, and cheat, okay. They lie, steal, and cheat. Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? No. even if he was my coach, I'm an Eagles fan, even if it was my coach, I would like, I want it, but look, we have to lie, steal, and cheat. And that's what it takes to do it. That's what we got to do it. Lie, steal, and cheat. That's the new, that's going to be the new motto of fucking the NFL. Lie, steal, and cheat. Go on, put it up there. Lie, steal, and cheat. Whatever it takes, guys, to win the Super Bowl, do it. NFL players, it's all right to do steroids. It's okay because, and tell your little ones it's okay to do that too. What the hell? You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. Because people sit there and say, oh, well, that's different. What different is it? You broke every rule there was. Whatever, what difference did he do than some guy that did steroids? Mental health issues or whatever, like Lane Johnson, PG. That's a mental issue. They both had the same medicine. I know people think it's weed, but apparently it's a doctor's prescription, but it has steroids in it. Lane Johnson's on the same one. So it's okay. That's the crazy part. It's not okay for them. And they're doing it for a mental issue. And Belichick's just stealing shit just to, hey, I'll be in the Hall of Fame now. Hush, everybody. We're allowed to do this. But I had to go on my rant. And then I kept on hearing about the Eagles. I'm like, worried about fucking Big Benji. So I had to go on a rant about that. Like, if the Eagles really lose Vic Fangio this year or next, they're going to really have problems. There's going to be some problems with the Eagles if they lose Vic Fangio right now. Now, like I said, I heard after the Super Bowl, he's going to make his decision. Some people say after 2026. Okay, and there's still going to be issues. He's older and going to be hurting. It'll hurt the Eagles when he goes. Because if nobody wanted to be your offensive coordinator because of Nick Sirianni, who's going to be wanting your defensive coordinator? They're not going to want to be your defensive coordinator because of Nick Sirianni. That's my thing. I'm like, I just had to go in this rant. Now I've been looking about the freaking Eagles. So I had to go on my rant. That's my rant. And then I had to go on another rant about my Phillies. What the fuck, Numbers, are you doing? Would you go sign some people over here? We need fucking players on the Phillies. He went and just said, I'm going to go and get everybody from AAA and I'm going to bring them up here and we're going to play baseball. And we're not going to go sign good pitchers. Our pitchers got weak. Our pitchers are weak now. Our fucking goddamn shit's weak. I ranted about that and I gotta go to rant. Like, I'm watching players go left and right in baseball, and Phillies are just sitting on their damn hands. Just sitting. Just sitting, and I just can't take it. So how's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate yous. Thank you for letting me blow some steam because I did. I watched the guys on Hardcore Sports do their video, and they were talking about Belichick, and it was like they were giving him the okay. It's okay to cheat. Yeah, and they're like saying he should have been in, and it don't make sense to me. It don't. You can't just send people in there and just say it's okay. Fucking bothered me really bad. And hey, if Michigan did it, and they got reprimanded. Um, there is um referees in college basketball that they were shaving points. They get reprimanded. Players are not going to the Hall of Fame because they did steroids or loaded bats, and they're getting reprimanded, and it's all okay. Like they're getting punished, but it's okay for Belichick. No, no, no. I was a little pissed off about that one, and I gotta say no. I had to go on here, man. Thank you guys for letting me rant them away. I needed it so bad. I needed it so bad. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. What am I doing? Something went wrong. Trying to fix something. Something went wrong. Man. All right, everybody. How's everybody been? What's your 2 cents about it? I don't know if I can't add a guest rate. Stream or add guest? If I put it here. Let me see if I can do this. No. Hold on, I'm trying to do something, guys. Delete, right? See if I did it right. If anybody wants to jump on, you're more than welcome to jump on, and we can talk sports. I don't even know if I did that right. But you guys can jump on anytime you want. Want to know your opinions? How to go on that rant? I am pissed over stupid shit. Yeah, I'm just was going off. I'll sit on here for a little bit in case somebody wants to come in. You guys want to talk? We can talk. Phillies, they're not going to do nothing. They got worse at pitching. Um, they got worse in the outfield. Just be honest, call it a buck. No, we got to call it a buck. Call it what it is. Phillies might not even make the playoffs until I find out what they're doing. They might not even make the playoffs. Got to get something going on now. They really do. Phillies got to wake up. And the 76ers got to get a better bench. I figure I go in here. 76ers got to get a better bench. You got Grimes and Darren McCain. Listen, I get Jeremy McCain had a couple of points in a couple of games, but how come people are saying he's back? He played the worst defenses in game. The games that he was playing good in, they had bad defenses. The Bucks, bad defense. They're ready to fire their coach and trade everybody on the team. You know? And then you play the Pelicans, McCain. And what does McCain do? Everybody's like, oh, he's back. He played two bad teams. Pelicans defense is bad. Ranked 29 or some shit. And that's the crazy thing. They're like, oh, McCain is back, dude. We're going to the ring and go get this ring. We're going to win it all. You see what McCain's doing? He's back. No, he played two bad teams where he got points at. People need to wake up. You know what he did? He made his trade value a little bit better than just putting him in the G League. All he did, trade his ass. Quick as shit, trade him. But you need better. You need better. Bench. I've been on a rant about everything. I appreciate yous. I wanted to see if anybody would jump in, but nobody's jumping in. So thank you guys for letting me go on my little hour of ranting. I appreciate yous. You guys have been awesome. I will be streaming. I got a schedule going up. I will be streaming. I'm going to try to stream. I got like a double header coming up where I'm streaming the Flyers, then I'm streaming the Sixers right afterwards. So it's going to be rough, but I'm going to pull out a double header this week. I think I got like 3 of them. And wait, no, I got 2. 2, and then the Flyers are going to be done for a while because they're Winter Olympics. But yeah, in my little hour in the house, had to go on my rant. My blood pressure is down now for letting me get that off my chest. But it was annoying. I was just watching Good Morning Wake Up, and it got annoying where people were like, it's okay. It's no, you're allowed to cheat. I can't deal with that. But I appreciate you so much. And I will catch you guys on the rebound. Peace. I'm out.